Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a gear review for you guys. This one has been long overdue, and it's about our lovely friends over at Zsdoggear. I absolutely love that shop, and I think you guys will like some of this stuff. So let's get into the review. So our friend Natasha is the owner of this shop, and let's just say we have been loyal customers since day one, and there's a lot of goodies here. Let me tell you a little bit about how I came across them. One day I was just on Instagram and I saw these really nice patch sets for the One Tigress Guardian harness. I have three. I have red, pink, and black, and that's one of my favorite setups, especially with my patches that I use. And if you guys don't know, I was not into buying patches for years because 90% of my stuff is embroidery. So I just wasn't into like patches until I started to, I got my first Guardian set and realized I really liked it. And then I just accumulated different colors of it. And obviously it's Velcro, so it needs patches. In comes Natasha's shop, Zsdoggear, or Zsdoggear. So let me get into the patches. All right, so I just have the cape to my Guardian set, but it's really loud, and as you can hear how like strong that Velcro is. But this was the patch set. Now it's probably crooked on here, so ignore that. But look at that. This set specifically was made for the One Tigress Guardian set, but obviously you can use any patches. And I loved it. Big, bold, beautiful, right? Sorry, my Velcro's a little dirty, but the Velcro is actually like embroidered into the patch, not sewn, so it's great. And I'm very, very picky with shops, so yeah. Look at the embroidery up close. Super fresh, super well made, very crisp, and it has, I don't know if you can see, but it has sparkly white background that I'm in love with. And yes, so when I got this set, I was like, oh my God, like the quality is amazing. And I don't know if you guys realize, I'm very hard on my gear typically. Like my dogs roll around and stuff, and it's just bound to get like beat up. So if this can like stand the test of my two dogs, it's pretty good. Also pro tip, if you have the One Tigress Guardian harness, listen to the Velcro. I cut out the middle like strap here, and it makes applying patches even better. And I like how it's secure. Once again, listen to the sound. Like I full on have to use like force to get this off, which is great because I don't know if you guys ever had the experience where your dog rubs up against something and their patches fly off, and patches aren't cheap. So we don't need to be losing patches out here. Anyways, love it. And it's like actually for what you get, it's, in my opinion, I know this opinion, like it varies from person to person, but I would consider these more budget friendly. I do have some patch sets, or had some patch sets in the past that cost like $100. So in my opinion, anything less than that for like a set is a pretty good deal. Right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's look at some of the fun things I've collected over like the span of 6 months. Not to mention, she did my bachelorette towels that I just gifted my girls on my bachelorette trip, and chef kiss, they were amazing. That's beside the point. That just shows that, you know, she's great. So yes, here's one of the patches. It says access required, do not pet. Super cute with the golden. I also have this. Now her patch tabs have gotten better over the span since she's been doing her shop, which is great. We love improvement. But this is one she made me with Ocean. Sorry, once again, it's dirty. But look at that. And it's that not holographic, sparkly background. Like, she has this vinyl in like... Hello? My face looked weird. She has this vinyl in like several different colors. And the back is vinyl as well. And I love how... It's just cute. Along with this set, I've ordered several other patches to just switch in between. So I got this super nice, like crisp, big symbol patch. Love. And then I also got this from her. Super cute. And of course, my favorite leash wrap. I'm also really hard on leash wraps, so if this looks gross, that's not the maker's fault. It's my fault because my dogs drag the leashes all over. Anyways, I love leash wraps that have Velcro backing because it doesn't slide on the leash and it stays put, like wherever you put it. Super cute. So this says service dog, do not approach. I did just make another leash wrap order with her for like mini ones for my CB handles or my harnesses, but I love this. Super legible. It's a nice leash wrap. I'm also a fan of the vinyl leash wraps over fabric leash wraps, but that's just a personal preference. It looks like I'm bald. I swear I'm not. It's the light hitting my scalp weird. Great. I'm not bald. It looks like I'm bald. I'm not bald. Anyways. And if you think I'm bald, I probably have more hair than you. So there's that. Just kidding. Next, going into my pickleball set. Okay, so I just gave her a color scheme and she did the rest herself. So once again, this is the leash wrap. This is more of a smaller leash wrap compared to this one as far as width goes. I really like the width of this. I don't know if this is like an extra large. I don't know. I really like the width of this, but as you can see, I'm going to try to line it up. There is a difference. So keep that in mind when ordering. This one says service dog rattling for my handler. If you play pickleball, you know, you know. And this side, it says medical alert, do not distract. I really like this font. Not sure what this font is called, but it's super cute. The detail, really nice. Usually a lot of times with embroidery, when you're doing smaller work, the detail can kind of get disappear, but super cute. So I have my one tigress harnesses, right? And I have the Apollo 09 harness, and I'm like, okay, I'm collecting all these patches with like, I don't know. So in comes this harness. I don't know what it's called. It's by one tigress. It's not the Ice Fang. I don't even know if they make that one anymore. This might be the Fire Watcher one. I just cut the loops off on the back so my patches can stick better. But here's the other set. Medical alert service dog. And then access required, do not pet. And I personally wouldn't put these ones like on the back because I hate when patches like do this like hangover thing. I don't like it. I don't like how it looks on the dog. So I would use the bigger patches on either my 09 harness or this where there's just more patch space. But that's a personal preference. And this one says fetching balls, not pets. And once again, look at the detail. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love it. So, did I show these? Along with that pickleball set, I got a patch tab. This is huge. So here's my hand. Here's my face. My hand. Big patch tab. And it says, in my pickleball era. So I personally wouldn't put this on a vest. I would put this on a harness and just have it hanging from the side. But it's cute. Or on a backpack or something. I don't know. It's cute. Cute. And it still has that same backing. And this, I forgot to put this in the other one. But it says, this one says, service dog, ignore me. And it's going with my whole vibe of pink and lavender. Now I do want to mention, when you get your package from her, this will come with Velcro on the back, so it keeps it protected in transport, which is great. All right. Last but certainly not least, I should have done this like 2 months ago, but I didn't. I got a vest from her, and I wanted a Christmas vest for so long. I just never ordered one. I don't know why, but this is beyond cute. Now, I wish I would have ordered a gingerbread girl with like a headband and a dress, but I didn't. Honestly, I just said gingerbread, and she once again created this. But super cute. Look at this. Look at the detail. Okay. And this is a Dapper Dude shape, which you guys know me and my obsession with Dapper Dude. Love Bryn. She also needs a video, but I rave about her all the time. This says Santa's favorite helper. Ho, ho, ho. Hold your pets. So freaking cute. And once again, she has like this vinyl in so many different colors. Medical alert service dog. No interactions. Leash wrap. Front buckle, which is great. Back buckle, which is great. When you get your vest from her, it will come like super long. So just cut it, measure it to your dog, and then like singe the webbing so it doesn't fray. So your dog will have its perfect fit. She included 2 leash wraps. So I have this one and this one. So if I want to switch out or put one on my leash, perfect. These zippers are huge. What is else in there? Poop bag. And then in this pocket, I have 2. These are her newest patch tabs. So first of all, the red alone is beautiful, but look at that. Look how crisp that is. Gorge. And then I also have this one, Medical Alert. Each vest is satin lined to keep your furry friends protected, their coat. And yeah. So, is Zsdoggear Shelby approved? Of course it is. Natasha is amazing. Communication is amazing. Turnaround time is amazing. She lives in California. I live in Maryland. So we are literally on the opposite end of the country. So if you're ordering and you're on the East Coast and you want your package like super fast, just pay a couple extra bucks to get it like expedited, I think is the word. 2 to 3 day shipping. Worth it in my opinion. I'm very impatient when it comes to packages. And yeah, I absolutely love Natasha. She's easy to talk to. She can create literally whatever you want. And she'll always have a spot in my gear collection. Half of it is on the floor because I'm currently organizing it. But she'll always have a spot in my gear collection. There's a few shops that I'm just like a returning customer, repeat and repeat. And she's definitely one of them. And I love her. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Instagram at WTF Shelby. And until next time, bye for now.